Let us start the final session of this meeting. I hope that the speakers are arriving. Yes, it seems that they are arriving, so let us start. The session is called Complexity in Practice, and it is dedicated to managerial experiences, actual experience of managers in the field of complexity, or experiences of how complexity helped them or challenged them in their job. Before doing so, I will take a 5-minute time to introduce the new degree course, the new, what in Italy is called laurea specialistica. It's equivalent to a Master of Science in the Anglo-Saxon world. And this is in economics and complex systems. Usually when I present this course, I spend the first minute in explaining why such a course is needed, but I think there is no need here to explain why complexity is important for management. We have been discussing this for the whole day, and so I will not speak about complexity here. I just stress that the initiative is new. I think there is just another one in Italy with a similar title, and there are very few also in Europe, so I think we are starting at a good point in time. Also, our foreign guests, our foreign speakers of this morning agreed on this point, that it's the right time to do such a thing, and of course we are convinced that complexity is necessary to deal with those aspects of economics which cannot be dealt with within an equilibrium approach. And these include the most interesting stuff, so innovation, globalization, development dynamics, and management. So that's, I will not spend much more time on complexity, but because you have been hearing for the whole day the need for this approach. But that's the point. And the particular emphasis which will be given in the course is on non-equilibrium. All these systems are open systems, they self-organize, and so this is one of the key aspects which our students will learn to deal with. Networks, a lot have been already said, and so networks are a particularly important aspect of this system. And another aspect which has not been discussed so far today, but which is anyway very important in all human organization, which is complex hierarchies. So no longer the static hierarchies of classical organization theories, but hierarchies which change, which are tangled hierarchies, which modify themselves in time, and which and where the same person may belong to different hierarchies. So these are the aspects which will be stressed in the study. And of course, what is the goal? The goal is getting professionals in economics, because this is a degree in economics, but they will be able to make use of the concepts on complexity science and of the tools which are based on these concepts. So they will be equipped with a wider set of options with respect to those which are educated in a classical context. What are the features of the course? One is fairly obvious, I think, to this audience, not so obvious outside of this room, which is interdisciplinarity. It happens that some concepts are very clear in, say, biology, and not so clear in social science, and so it makes sense to devote some time to understand what's going on in biology or in a physical system. Even if the goal is that of applying it to social systems, it may be worthwhile to cross the boundaries between different disciplines. Another aspect which I like to emphasize is the rigor, the methodological rigor which will be at the basis of our course. There is a danger with these issues on complexity, which has not yet surfaced so much in complexity, but it had surfaced in the past a lot within the systems community. These concepts are very powerful, but they tend to be rather subtle. They need very strong care in their use to be effective. And they tend to attract people who are, say, not so rigorous, but who like, in a sense, the sound of the word, like a very fuzzy kind of reasoning. While this may be interesting in the very beginning to get people interested in this topic, in the end we must be able to deal with this concept in a rigorous and precise way, and this is one of the goals of the degree course which we propose. Modeling will play a major role. You have heard a lot about modeling this morning, so I will not insist on that. Another aspect will be the interaction of economics with other social processes. So they are not just economical processes. They interact with the other social dynamics. Another aspect which this faculty can guarantee is a strong tie with research. I mean, there are groups working in research in complex systems in this department, and so the students can get a strong tie with these groups. There are also strong ties with applications, and in particular in the area of small and medium enterprises, so there will be both chances for the students who will take part to this experiment. This is just a list of exams. I didn't even translate it from Italian. In the first year there are courses which are basically aimed at giving the basic instrument both to understand complexity and economics. In the second year much more is devoted to applications and to advanced topics. This is the list of exams. You can ask if anybody is interested. I can give a list, and moreover, you find also in the appendix of the book there is the complete list of exams and the complete plan of this course. So I do not go through all the single exams. A big part of the story will be what is called the prova finale, which is the master thesis. Basically, the thesis will be a key point in the training of the students. So, what is necessary to enroll in this course? At least a first level degree is required, or an old kind of degree, or a first level degree. The course will start this year in autumn. I'm very pleased to announce it, the first time that I announce it, that we will get a support from CNA in English, Conferenza Nazionale dell'Artigianato, and so our best student will get a financial support for their study, and I think that is a very important, it's important for the students, it's important for us, it's important for the fact that there is a tie with the territory which understands the need and the opportunities in such a course, and so we are grateful to CNA for having understood all this. What are the perspectives? Of course, students want to know where they can work. They can work wherever any other graduated in economics can do, but they will have the added advantage of mastering the new concepts and the methods of complexity. So we hope, we bet that they will have something more. Of course, the areas of work may be companies, banks, other organizations like entrepreneurial organization, public organization, non-governmental organizations. Of course, some of them may decide to work in research or do even, say, professional activity by themselves. So, this is all that I wanted to say about this course. You will get more information in the book. You find it in the appendix. We are, say, very excited, very confident in this course. We think we are arriving at the right time on the right topic, and we hope that this will be confirmed by what happens in the next couple of years. Okay, so then, this was the part concerning our course. Then I will introduce the manager.